Alright guys, so we're up here at Hunter's Ranch. Hunter McIntyre is a world famous high rocks athlete, multiple time world champion, and Hunter's also a close friend, so we're up here at his pad up on top of Malibu. Hunter's giving a seminar to a bunch of endurance athletes here today, so we're going to jump in and listen to Hunter's seminar, and then we're all going to run down to the beach. It's about a 3,000 foot drop down to the beach, so we're all going to do a 6-mile trail run down to the beach and then back up to the ranch here for sunset. So it should be a good little afternoon, Friday afternoon here in Los Angeles.
This run's called the Hustle. I'm not going to put you all through it. There's 3 options of doing it. If you want to leisurely stroll and just enjoying yourself on a nice Malibu day, there's going to be people guiding you, but I'm just showing you.
Fine.
Yeah.
Right on, me good.
I'm for free.
Yeah.
You guys ready? It's nice and easy. I love it.
What a beautiful day for you.
So many people.
I was going to say, Alright champions, Saturday morning here. This is the first official day of Ironman training camp. We've got Ironman Arizona coming up in mid-November. Saturday is always going to be a long bike ride followed by a short jog off the bike. We got a big crew of cyclists here. This is the Now ride. This is a famous ride here on the west side. We're going to go all the way up to Malibu. There should be a couple hundred of us. Here come the boys. And I'm going to jump in the pack and we're going to go ride all the way to Malibu, 20 miles. Alright guys, we've just turned off of the Pacific Coast Highway up onto Latigo Canyon. This is the longest canyon in the Santa Monica Mountains. So we've gone 20 miles from Santa Monica to Malibu. Now we're going up into the canyons. We'll loop back around through the valley and hit canyons all the way home. Should be about a 4-hour ride, about 80 miles, 75 miles-ish. Okay, legends. We're just here in the Santa Monica Mountains at the Old Place. This is a famous restaurant. A bunch of Hollywood swinging dicks and movie stars used to hang out at this spot. It's now a famous little steakhouse, but they've got this cool little espresso shop right next to it. So this is a popular spot to stop. Popular place to stop for all the cyclists on their long ride on a Saturday morning. So I'm just having a quick little espresso and then we'll be back on the road. 2 hours down, 2 hours to go back to Venice. And then we're running. Ironman training camp, day 1, baby. Hey champions, okay, Sunday morning here on the west side, and I'm just 2 miles into my threshold run. So I'll do a 20-minute warm-up, easy jog from Venice down south to the marina. Now I'm gonna go up Washington and over towards Marina Del Rey. We're gonna do 20 minutes at 7 minute per mile pace, 5 minutes easy, another 20 minutes at 7 minute per mile pace, and then an easy jog back home. All right, getting started in 90 seconds, getting started with that first 20 minutes. That's like not a hard run, but like not an easy run either. It's kind of somewhere in between. All right, guys. So we're out here at Marina Del Rey. This is the turnaround point for my run. So I did 15 minutes. I ended up doing 15 minutes at 7 minute pace, 7 minute per mile pace. 5 minute easy jog recovery. That's right now. And then I'm gonna do another 15 minutes at 7 minutes per mile pace. Maybe a little bit under. And the reason I cut it from 20 minutes to 15 is because I was feeling pretty tired after yesterday's ride. I did a 4-hour ride yesterday, and first week of training camp, body needs some time to adjust to the volume, so don't want to push it too hard too early. So anytime I feel overstrained in a workout, I have the confidence now to back off, save it for tomorrow. Okay guys, that was 9.2 miles, 1 hour and 13 minutes. All right guys, Monday morning here. We're at Santa Monica. We're gonna do a quick little recovery swim, nice and easy, and then we've got a recovery run. So it'll be about an hour and a half of training this morning, super chill. And then we've got a big day of work at the office and working on some fun stuff later. I'm gonna bring you guys with me. Check in after the swim workout. All right guys, swim workout done. Check this out, I'm just jumping out of my Waymo. Artificial intelligence. It's here, ladies and gentlemen. So I got rid of my car. I've just been using Waymo to get around and honestly never been happier. Great way to save money if you live on the west side of LA. Ditch your car, get Waymo. Learn to walk, ride your bike and skate. And then when you really need the car, you call in the cavalry, they come pick you up. And it's time for me to lace up my running shoes. We're gonna go for a little light recovery run. Okay, legends. Tuesday morning, we're out here on the TT bike. So I'm halfway up Topanga Canyon. It's a famous canyon here in Los Angeles. Today's workout was 30 minutes warm up to the bottom of Topanga. Now we're doing 2 times 15 minutes at 280 watts with a 5-minute easy recovery spin in between. So right now I'm chilling between my second and third interval. About to get started on my first and second interval. About to get started on my second 15 minutes at 280 watts. That should get me all the way to the top of Topanga. And then I'll turn around, I'll loop back home, and I'll hit some more intervals back down on the PCH at the end of my ride. Check in with you guys later. Okay, team, back on the Santa Monica boardwalk. First bike workout on the TT bike of this Ironman training camp is complete. So we did 2 times 15 minutes at 280 watts, 5-minute easy spin in between, and we smashed it all the way down to Topanga. Caught a nice little draft off of a big construction truck. So we were hauling ass, and then we got back on the PCH. We did 2 by 5 minutes at 260 watts with 3 minutes easy spin in between. So pretty chill workout, zone 3 stuff, nothing crazy hard. I'm just gonna gently build into it over these next few weeks. All right, back home and we're off to Tuesday afternoon. We're here at Dominate Main Street. We've got the man with the skills, Ryan, with me today. So we're gonna be filming my strength training session. This morning was a TT cycling ride up into the canyons. And today's gonna be a push workout. So we're gonna hit some bench press, we're gonna hit some Bulgarian split squats. Just got finished with a little warm up. We did some jump rope and mobility. Now we're just getting into our main sets on bench press. Today's top set's gonna be 300 pounds. We'll start at 4 or 5 reps, and then we'll drop the weight and increase the reps. We'll do several sets of that, and then we'll go into some Bulgarian split squats. Since we rode hard today on the bike, we're gonna go nice and easy on the weight for the Bulgarians. So it'll just be like a 12 to 20 rep range and a lower weight. And then we'll stretch, and that'll be all for today. Tuesday workout, let's get it. G'day champions. Wednesday, July 30th here. I'm just being driven by my driver. Waymo, artificial intelligence, the future is now. Being driven to the pool. I've got a 3K swim with the masters group that meet there. That starts at 6:30 a.m. So we got 15 minutes before we start the pool workout. And then that'll be about an hour, 3,000 yards. And then I'm gonna run 14 miles. That'll be my long run for the week. So I do my long run on Wednesdays and swim run combo, big morning of training here on a Wednesday morning, and then we've got a long day of work at Dominate. So today's set is, we're gonna do 600 warm up, then we'll do a 400 preset build, then we'll do a main set of 10 times 100, leaving on 130. So that'll be my first test set. And then we'll do 800 pull and 200 cool down after the pull. Okay, legends, coming at you from in the pool. So we've done a 1,000 yard warm up. We're about to kick off our main set. The main set will be 10 times 100 on 130. So leaving the wall on 130, I'll be coming in around 115 or 120. That gives me 15 seconds, 10 seconds of rest. We'll do 10 of those and we're kicking off in 45 seconds. Between now and Ironman Arizona, this set will get faster and faster. So I'll do this once a month. And I should be able to do 10 times 100, leaving on 1 minute and 10 seconds. Should be able to shave off maybe 5 seconds. So we'll go 10 on 130. Next month, 10 on 125. Month of that, 10 on 120, 10 on 115. By race day, we should be at about 1,000 yards or 10 by 100, leaving on the 110. So that's my main set. We're kicking off in 12 seconds here. Nice and recovered. Gave myself a nice big long rest between my warm up and my main set. See you guys on the other side. I got my final 200 pull. That'll be the end of the workout for today, and then it's time for our long run. Here we go, last 200. All right guys, swim workout done. I did 2K here at Santa Monica, the Tower 26 crew. Time to get on with my run. Okay legends, my first long day for this Ironman build, Wednesday. So it's a long swim followed by a long run. The swim, we planned to do 3,000 yards. We ended up getting out of the pool after 2,500 yards because I was completely smoked. I'm just getting flashbacks of my old days training, and I used to bonk a lot because I would be severely underfueled, starving myself constantly and training like 6, 7, 8 hour days. It's a familiar feeling, so I feel that way now, although I've barely done an hour and a half of training. We're 3 miles into our long run. We're supposed to do 14 miles today, so I'm gonna walk for a mile here, refuel, get as much sugar into me as I can, and then we'll pick the pace back up and we'll finish strong for the last 10 miles. But it's just so funny, like I had no respect for this day coming into today. I was like, yeah, 3,000 yards in the pool, piece of cake, like 14-mile run, no big deal. And my first long day, I'm bonking. It's such a good reminder that I'm not the athlete I used to be. And if I want to be competitive in this Ironman, I'm really going to have to work to get back into good shape. So anyway, trials and tribulations of an Ironman build. Those long runs, bonking on a long run, especially if you bonk early in the run. Oof, it's going to be a long day out here. Let's go get it done. We got 10 miles to go. Okay guys, that was 2 hours and it ended up running a half marathon exactly. So it was 13.15 miles in exactly 2 hours. I was walking half the time and I was running half the time. I'm smoked. Okay guys, it's 5:30 p.m. on Thursday. We're just here at Dominate headquarters. We got Emily back. Em is back from Costa Rica. She's been there for a week, so she just had the best week of her life. Pura vida. And now I just had a meeting with Mark, CMO at Dominate, Jake, CTO at Dominate, Emily, Director of Marketing at Dominate. And now it's my time to train. I had a quick pre-workout. I'm gonna get out there and do a quick upper body weight session. And we had a little recovery bike ride this morning, which I didn't capture, but it was just nice and chill, 1 hour easy. See you guys after. Okay team, so we're just at Dominate here in Santa Monica, and I'm just hitting in a recovery lift. I'm about to do some incline bench press on this guy, and because it's a recovery day, I'll drop the weight by like 15 to 20%, and I'll do the same amount of reps that I usually do on a strength day. So I'm gonna do reverse pyramid style today, 5, 8, 10, or 12, sorry, on the last set, and we'll do 110 pounds for the first set, and then we'll drop it by 10 pounds for each set. So it's not quite as heavy as I'd go on a heavy day, but it's still enough weight to stimulate muscle growth. Or in this case, I'm just trying not to lose too much strength during my Ironman build. All right guys, we're here in Santa Monica, just wrapped up a 2,600 yard swim. The main set was 1,000 yards at 1 minute and 20 seconds per 100 pace. Yes, champions. Okay guys, we're on the track. We're gonna get warmed up, 2 mile warm up, then we'll do some primers and some drills, and then we'll hit some 800s. We're gonna hit 6 to 8 800s today. Let's get it cracking. Just wrapped up a little team meeting with the crew. All right guys, we're just getting organized for Dominate Day tomorrow. This is the level of professionalism we bring to our jobs here at Dominate. So tomorrow, guys, down in Ocean Park where we started Dominate, which is this park here in this picture, we're going to be running a 100-person HIIT workout. So we just got the crew here doing some last-minute planning. And we're going to bring you along for the ride. We'll see you there. Okay, hey legends. We're just out here in Venice. I'm just walking from my apartment to Dominate. It's Saturday morning. Nice and quiet out here. It's about 6 a.m. right now. And on Saturday mornings, I typically give myself a sleep in and then I hit my long bike ride. Today, we have a special event at Dominate, which I'll be leading and hosting. So I'm gonna be leading a workout today with like 100 people. Then we're gonna do a massive picnic with 100 plus. So that starts at 10 a.m. So I'm basically just using the early part of today as a little half work day. So I'll be heading into the office and just working on some stuff. And then I'll cruise down to the event at 9. I'll bring you guys with me. And then after the event, we're gonna squeeze in a bike ride. We'll see how many hours we can fit in later today. So first things first, just heading into work. Saturday mornings are my favorite time of the week, especially when everyone's asleep and I'm up early and working and being productive. It's genuinely a rush. And it just feels nice, it feels light, knowing that you don't have too many obligations for the next 48 hours and you kind of have some free time to think and some space to work on maybe some more creative projects or whatever it is that you need to catch up on from the week or get ahead of for next week. So to all my entrepreneurs out there, Saturday mornings in the office, solo, for the win. All right, check in with you guys later. Yo. What's up guys? Hey, we are out here at Ocean Park where Dominate started back in 2019. Today we have a really special event happening. We've invited 100 members out for a bodyweight HIIT circuit. So we're gonna be doing a HIIT workout here on the grass with my boy Sammy.
We're doing it old school, baby.
Old
we got
school.
the two OGs coming out. Running it just like that. Got it the first class in years coming out.
That's right, I haven't been out here in a while, so everyone's super excited. I'm really pumped to be back. Yes, legends! Okay, we're out here in Malibu. I'm on Las Virgenes. I'm 2 hours in to my 4-hour long ride. We might go 4.5 hours. We're feeling great. We had a big work morning with Dominate. The event was fantastic. 100 people came out to work out with us on the west side of LA. And went home, refueled, got some work done. Finally worked up the muster to get on the bike. And now we're just out here taking it nice and chill. Zone 1, Zone 2, super easy. And rolling through the Santa Monica Mountains here in Los Angeles on a beautiful summer day. So I've got 2 hours to go. I'm over in the valley. I'm going back to Malibu and then back south down to Santa Monica where we live in Venice. Guys, we're about 3 hours and 45 minutes into my long ride. I'm up on the Santa Monica Mountains, up on the ridge, just about to drop down Tuna Canyon, which is a really fun steep descent here. Drop back down to the west side of LA and then take the PCH home. It's gonna end up being a 4.5 hour ride today and just kept it super chill. Zone 1, Zone 2, maybe like lower Zone 3 on some of the climbs. It's gonna be like 6,000-7,000 feet of climbing, so big ride. Check this out. Absolute paradise on earth out here. Golden hour, got the canyon all to myself. So I'm gonna enjoy this descent. I'll see you guys back at the house, 4.5 hours.
Dream team, back at home. That was my perfect Saturday. I got to sleep in early into the office, got to the gym before it opened and just hung out in the office and did work. Then had a beautiful event with our community. Myself and my boy Sam ran an awesome workout for over 100 people. And we had vendors and all kinds of fun stuff happening. And then I had a quick little work task back at the gym and then got on my bike at 3 p.m. and rode for, it was 5 hours I was out there. So I got back around 8 p.m. but I was actually spinning my legs for like 4 hours and 30 minutes. So there was about 30 minutes worth of stops. Stopped at Starbucks to refuel, stopped to pee a couple times, stopped to refill water twice, 6 bottles of water. Probably ingested like 2,000 calories on that ride, honestly. Like just constantly eating, which is great. And now I'm back home and I just had dinner and it's time to go to sleep. And that is a perfect Saturday in the life right now.
Guys, okay, Sunday morning. Sunday's gonna be a tempo run, but we're gonna do the run compromised. So we're gonna come into the gym and do calisthenics or some sort of strength workout, and then we're gonna run. So I've just finished 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats, all body weight. And now I'm gonna head out for 75-minute tempo run with about 10 kilometers at close to race pace for the Ironman. So here we go, we're gonna hit the road. Sunday morning, 8 a.m. Go dominate the world's most beautiful gym. Yes, legends! Okay, so it's Sunday mid-morning. We've just wrapped up our run. I am completely smoked. We were out on the boardwalk. We did 20-minute warm-up at an easy pace, and it was compromised because I did my Murph workout right before. So I did my 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 squats, and then we did a 20-minute warm-up jog, and then we did 3 miles at 7 minutes and 30 seconds per mile. Then we hit 2 miles at 7 minutes and 10 seconds per mile. And then we hit the last mile of tempo at a sub 650 pace. And I think I ended up running like a 640. And not gonna lie, I was really tired. So, and then I jogged it in for like 15 minutes. So that was the morning of training, about 2 hours done. Compromise raw, maybe a bit more than 2 hours actually. Some strength work and a tempo run. And I am done with training for today. And I'm gonna try and make use of this gorgeous Sunday and get some work done. Here at World Headquarters, the Dominate Headquarters, this is my office. And I love coming to the office on the weekends because there's just a light, airy feeling. Everyone's happy out in the gym. It's a more relaxed atmosphere. Nobody's rushing. And it's just a beautiful time as an entrepreneur to sit down and get shit done because no one's bugging you with problems, to solve and fires to put out. So time to go to work.